Hello and welcome back to another episode of Waking Up with Alan. Let's see, let's get the timer going. This time I think it's actually accurate within like 3 minutes because I just can't be bothered. So, about 16 and a half hours to go until the sequel. Hey, Frederick, what's going on? Good morning. Picking up right where we left off. It's time to get in this truck, do some truck driving. So let's drive. Y'all have to excuse me today. The allergies are hitting hard.
For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
How you doing today? Doing fine. Working on ruining my sleep schedule. Still working on that, huh? How's that going? Let me check this out, maybe. Been waking up at 6 a.m. lately. I do a bit of that. I do a lot of that. That's about when I wake up, usually. Sometimes a little bit before. Trying to go to bed around 6 a.m. You were saying, right? Your goal is to be like, I'm trying to remember now. Sleep from like 6 a.m. to like, what, like 4 in the afternoon or something like that? Eight hours, 2 p.m. Yeah, right. 4 in the afternoon would be like, I mean, some people like to get 10 hours. Maybe 9, 10. I would love to do that. I can't seem to do it. My body won't let me. I imagine a world where I do that and I just, I gain like superpowers. Oh yeah, what do we got here? There we go. Anything else down below? Wait a second. Did I get all that? I guess I did. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for the gift sub. So kind. Thank you again and again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the Pepperoni Pizza Man. Hey, speaking of, hello. Welcome. How you doing? How's your day going? I guess I don't know where in the world you are. I'm assuming it's getting to be about the evening. Alright, so we are done in here. Wait a second. There we go. Straight or go back and take a right at the fork? Which is the road less traveled? That'll make all the difference. I think we're going to go right. USA Eastern Standard Time. Okay, my old stomping ground. I'm from the East Coast. Well, that's real easy to remember. Yeah, I got that one committed to memory since I have so many friends and family. They're in like just the next time zone over because I was in Tennessee for a while. Those two are easy. Except when y'all do your daylight savings time because it always throws me off because we don't do that over here. So probably shouldn't be going back this way, right? Although I'm curious. No, this is right. This is the farm. Oh, what? Whoa. Yeah. What is this? Oh. Get him. Well, yeah, we're not driving through that, are we? Man, we are wrecking this. This truck is going to look like the car from Tommy Boy by the time we're done. Oh, this doesn't lead up. So we had it right, maybe. But I just have to get out, perhaps. After we deal with you. Ooh, there we go. Maybe, maybe. Oh, come on. All right, out we go. It is very confusing. Whoa. Go, go, go. Okay. Here we go. I hear y'all down here. Nothing? How does that windmill work? What do we think they're doing in there? Grinding grain? We got like a pestle? What would you call it? Is it still a pestle if it's like a giant, like industrial sized one? Run by a windmill? Right. Let me surround the windmill with, let me put it right down in the valley, nestled between all the trees and rocks. That'll get you. That too, it's all holes. Yeah, but I guess that's, I don't really know. That is a design I've seen before. But you're right. It is kind of amazing. I don't really know. If you are currently watching and are have knowledge about windmills, please hop in the chat. Let us know. We would love to know a little bit more about how these things work. Valleys can get a lot of wind, though. Yeah, I'm just talking out of my ass. Look at that. I don't know. We just... The windmill looks perfect. What a nice windmill. Let's revise the comment here. That's a quality-looking windmill. I bet that's working just perfectly. Because, right, yeah, if it's coming down through the valley, right, it's going to actually be... it's going to grow incrementally, right? As it just picks up. Maybe? I don't know. Is that how wind works? Make like a wind tunnel? Morning speculations with Alan Wake. They can work as a funnel for the wind. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know anything. I barely know video games. It's amazing they allow me to teach children. Like, what are you teaching them? I'm just going to get in there and see what happens. I don't really have any knowledge to impart. But this world, we'll figure something out.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Similar to Streets and Cities, if you ever... Yeah. It's a very good point. I'm feeling more foolish by the second. Well, he's Shawshanking.
God damn.
What is this? Defend the stage?
Shut up and shoot.
Oh, great.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help
Oh,
them out.
yes. Please. Get it. Get it.
Notice there's a lot of
What are you doing, Alan? Get that. All right, maybe just kill me and be done with that. We got to get that lantern. Thermos trademarked.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone.
Did I miss one? Wait a second. All right. Get. Why aren't you getting it? I am holding it down. What? Why? Did already? Why aren't you getting that thing? Hold down circle. They'll switch to heavy duty lantern. He's not picking it up. Am I doing something wrong?
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fire.
Did I already? Oh, I picked it up. I didn't even realize I did that. Wait, what? Or did I not? Jesus Christ. Let's try this again. I can't even pick up the flashlight. Yeah, the PlayStation controller is not an issue for me. It's the Switch one that was doing it. I have to... Okay. You actually have to let up off circle. You have to hold it down for a second, but then let up, or he just doesn't pick it up. Oh, on release? Yeah, that is weird, right? Like...
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot.
Yeah, that's so weird. I feel like that's not working as intended.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Alright. I disagree. Yeah, as do I. Especially if you're gonna, like, tell the player to hold. Very strange. That's very strange. Alright. We're gonna use some flares here. Jeez Louise. From behind. From behind. Yeah, it's quick. They're quick. Enemies are quick in this game. They ambush you. They're always sneaking up behind. The other design choice I really don't like is automatically changing your equipped weapon based on whatever ammo you picked up last. Like I'll be thinking I'm set up the way I want. Like, okay, I got the flare gun in hand, and then I'll pick up some revolver ammo, and it'll like switch it on me. There we go. Oh, that's a scarecrow. About to scare me. Fuck off with this. You are not a scarecrow. Whoa! Where? Behind me? Of course. Of course. Oh, get the flare out. Get the flare out. Oh, oh. Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea, Barry. Also, what was the concert they were having here? Butt Rock Fest 2010? Flashbangs? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, damn it. Get out of here with that. Oh my god. Oh no. Do we do the whole thing over again? Maybe. Most likely.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot.
Here they are. Yep. All over again.
Ow! We have to fight them off. I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out.
Wish I would have gotten the big boy with that. Oh, oh. What? There we go. Oh, shit.
Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess I need to be baiting them to come into this spotlight when I can. I haven't been doing that. Oh. Oh shit. Get out of here. Oh fuck. What now? Oh. Stage defended. Child of the Elder God. Trophy unlocked.
Awesome!
That was pretty
Bright
awesome.
Falls, rock and roll capital of
You
America.
remember this being rough? Oh, thank you. Thanks for the clap. That was yeah, that was a little bit a little stressful. So I think I earned a damn fine cup of coffee. 1 second. Top it off. All right. And I need it today. The coffee. Like, I got about 8 hours of children's Halloween parties. I'm just staring down the barrel right now. It's about to kick off in a couple hours here. Oof. And I'm not at my best. October hits me pretty hard with the season change. So allergies are not gonna help me get through it. That's for sure. Is Halloween big in Japan? Actually, this year it's getting smaller. So they just like disallowed any of like, you maybe seen it before. They had the big like Halloween blowouts in like Shibuya down in Tokyo. They used to from this year on. Well, I mean this year at least. No longer. They're prohibiting any Halloween events down there. And I feel like I don't really know the reasoning, but maybe it's because of that. That was last year, right, in Korea, South Korea, where they had the big, that awful, like everyone just getting like crowd crushed, right? And that like as they were exiting the Halloween event. So maybe they're looking at that, saying we just want to avoid that. Maybe it's more trouble than it's worth. I mean, I'm sure it is. So you see a lot of just like Halloween aesthetics around, like in the stores. And there's candy and stuff and like decorations. As far as like trick-or-treating and stuff like that, it's like increasingly happening, but not like door to door. It's still like usually school events. So that's why I'm doing it. Since I work in a school. And I've got so many
That's been my biggest
schools I
worry
work
all this
for
time.
and like kids I've got. So I just do a lot of Halloween parties because they all have to have their own Halloween party, right? Yeah, last year in Korea. Yeah, that was awful, right? So maybe
We need
that
to get
contributed
this
to it?
thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
This is where we need Atreus to just like tell us the answer to the puzzle, right? God of War Ragnarok style. Father, I see I don't know, fill in the blank. They didn't even give you any goddamn time with that game. Anyone else play Ragnarok? Just like walk into a room, just like, all right, I'm getting the lay of the land. Like, okay, yeah, I see a mechanism up here. If I threw my axe over there, Dad, Father, like, what if you threw your axe over through the hole? Like, shut the fuck up. Give me a second.
Alan Wake here has something to say.
Just let me think.
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
That was a great impression. I see what you did. Yep.
It was pretty good.
I see what you
want me
did.
to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
We don't have the outfit for that. Can we? Ooh, okay. I don't feel good about this. I don't want to walk under this thing.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And
this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
I've got a lot of good stuff now. What do you want to bet this episode is going to end in like the next 5 minutes, and I'm just not going to really like be able to use much of any of it. They like to do that. Finally, when you're just sitting pretty, it's like, oh, Alan's getting chased by the feds and falling in the river, and now he's just like back to square one. All the stuff you picked up, it's gone. Hope you used it. Alright, we've scoured the bottom floor, I think. Oh, or have we? Oh, here we go.
Oh, Night Springs. Man.
Alright, shut up, Barry. We're watching.
Hey,
We're watching our program.
Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Let's look at it a little closer here. Can I? No. How close can I get? Maybe like, oh. We want a good. There we go.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat,
Oh.
yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
That's that, huh? I think the show peaked with episode 1. Still. Link's Awakening did it better. Yeah, what's everyone's favorite dream story? What's the best version of that? It was all a dream.
1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Sorry if I just spoiled Link's Awakening. No, that was, I think it was my second Zelda. I think. I'm trying to remember if I played
The
that
Viking
or
boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Link to the Past first. But I definitely played it on the Game Boy as a kid. So I've been through that one before. Asgard. That's a good one. It is a good one. Anyone played the it's the last couple of years, right? The it's not a remaster, it's like a remake, right? I guess that's what you'd call it. When it's that level of like redesign. Not a fan of the aesthetic, so I skipped that one. Yeah, I saw some screenshots, and I gotta be honest, I feel the same way. But I didn't even have a Switch at the time, so it wasn't even something I considered playing. With a lot of those kinds of experience, like, oh, you know, if Nintendo did a thing such as putting games on sale, maybe I'd like, you know, if that was like $20 somewhere or something, I could see myself getting it. But they don't do that, no, do they? They know what their stuff is worth, and they're sticking to that. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. The more I'm playing this game, the more I'm really actually enjoying the combat. I don't think it's ever going to feel good, just by nature of being like a game from 2010. But I am so excited to see what they do with this for the sequel. Like, the foundation for something really cool is here. I'm getting more pumped by the second. Link's Awakening is actually the only Zelda game I had before Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, yeah? Were you not much of a Nintendo player over the years? I have to assume it's better considering how good Control is, right? Yeah, just like the utilizing the light, right? Like, yeah, there's definitely something here. There's a lot of good stuff here. I just think, like, I mean, we'll see what changes in the next couple hours, the next few episodes, but it's not really amounting to as much as it, like, potentially could. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let's get in here. No? No goodies left from the chickens? No golden eggs? RE4 style? No eggs? We had an N64 and I got a Game Boy Pocket, then an Advance, then PS2, Xbox 360, PC. Gotcha. Yeah, I stopped Nintendo handhelds. I had a Game Boy Color. I never got the Advance. I guess, like, after, like, being a kid going on, like, long car rides, like, oh yeah, gotta have a Game Boy, right? But, like, oh my gosh, in my adult life, just, I never end up really using the handhelds much. Oh jeez, I had no chance. Okay, I don't have any flares for that, but I do have a flashbang, so we're gonna use that. Oh. It's a lot of nostalgia. Never been much of a Zelda gamer. I think I love Tears of the Kingdom because it's so different. Yeah, I can't speak on that yet. I haven't played those yet. I haven't played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Finally get the Switch and I choose to play Deadly Premonition. That's what I really wanted it for. Not this AAA definitive Nintendo experience. No. Give me 2010 jank, just on a new platform. Not a huge fan of Breath of the Wild. I keep meaning to get to it. Alright, let's be ready. Oh, you love to see it. About time. Oh, we're out. Oh my god. Would you love Tears of the Kingdom? I wonder like how many, I mean, I haven't really usually heard too many criticisms or dislike of Breath of the Wild. But I'm curious how many new fans, or just fans of Tears of the Kingdom there are, that like weren't already invested. Okay, no, nothing over here. All right, let's dodge that. Let's get ready for this truck. It's gonna fly at us. Breath of the Wild is a bit too bleak and empty for you. Bleak? Wow, really? I didn't expect that to be too post-apocalyptic. Huh. I guess I didn't even really know that was a thing. I know so little about it. Oh, is that? Yeah. No, that's Barry. Okay, never mind. Well then, I guess we gotta go in through there. Okay.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
The way he calls me Al, it kind of reminds me of the genie from Aladdin. Maybe just because he's calling me Al. I don't know. Is that all I got? Just random thought. Maybe a little bit of Paul Simon. You can call me Al.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Typical. It's literally a post-apocalyptic game, and they did a great job with that atmosphere, but it's just a bit too heavy and bleak, especially when combined with the vast, empty world. Now, I remember you're a fan of Elden Ring, though, right? So, like, do you... What do I want to ask, I guess? It's just not done as well, because, like, that world is also, you know, post, like, breakdown in a lot of ways. It's vast but not empty. That's very true. There's always something catching your eye constantly. So you just mean just spatially, like, it really is just, like, big... Is it like an Ubisoft game almost at times? That's what I find with, like, those... The little bit I've played of Assassin's Creed. It's like, oh, I'm just, like, running between, like... little kind of identical cityscapes, but, like, in between there's just... It's a lot of... Nothing. Nothing really interesting. Just space. Open silo door for Barry. Well, do we see something else up here? We're not clambering up that thing. Oh, there's stairs right here. And Elden Ring is honestly really hopeful compared to other FromSoft games. It's more about ambition than the end of the universe, entropy, etc. Just story about the power of love, is it not?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10,000 tarnished. I got married to my waifu my first playthrough. Oh. Oh, you did earmuffs for non-Elden Ring players. Ronnie? I think we might have talked about this a little bit. Ronnie is the only one to play that game. My one and only. You got that ending without a guide. I did not. I cheated a little bit. I'm trying to remember what I was like not finding. And I was a little confused. I thought I fucked it up because I was like not. I went through that game, I want to say like 90% blind, and then at the very end I was like, I want to do this. So I kind of looked, I cheated a little bit, but I let out, oh shoot, the Beast Man. Oh my gosh, what is his name? I let him out of the Everjail. Blad. I let him out, and I was like, oh, did I just fuck this up?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
I paid attention to the whole quest line, and it felt really intuitive to me, but I have a great memory and sense of direction in space, so vague hints and directions weren't an issue for me. I'm trying to remember what was like holding me up. I remember looking in some ruins. I think it was like something really stupid. I was like, I was at the ruins. I was looking around on the first floor, and I just wasn't even noticing like a cavern down in the ground that I could like descend down into. I was like, where am I going here? It's like, so I'm literally standing on top of it. I just need to look. Oh yeah, a lot of people struggle with that. Yeah, I mean, you've seen enough to know. Like, I'm not the smartest guy with video game puzzles or figuring stuff out.
It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
I gotta say though, like, I cheated in Bloodborne a little bit too, to get to Canehurst. Is it Canehurst Castle? Do I have that right? The name? I would not have figured that out on my own. But man, points for cheating, because that's like my favorite environment in the whole game, I think. And it's like this, it was already a 10 out of 10 game, but like this experience like elevated it even further. And like, I had to cheat to get here, but I just loved being there so much. Like, it was worth it. Oh, you never played Bloodborne? Oh man, you should. I think you'd love it. Whoa. Defeat it. So we're not just like running this time. Let me guess, you're gonna spawn some bullshit. Oh! Yeah, look at this. What do we got? Flashbangs. Good. Actually, I should probably use those on the harvester, maybe. I don't know. Oh. Actually. Is that true? 65 billion cows and pigs? Is that an accurate number? I guess it's a 2010 number. Do you think it's increased? Probably has. More people. More eating. We just never dodge that, do we? What are we... Get on it, Alan. Get on it. Oh my god, what are you doing? You're playing it right now? Bloodborne? Oh hell yeah, 'tis the season. In Dark Souls 3, I somehow missed the Crystal Sage, which leads to the Cathedral of the Deep. I'm thinking about streaming Dark Souls. I've only dabbled in the first one years ago, and I have not played any of the rest. I'm really not good at those games, so it would be an experience. But I made it through the Armored Core games on stream with the help of a lot of lovely folks, and I thought, you know, maybe having some eyes on what I'm doing would help me along, help me see where I'm failing. So I'm thinking about that. I would like to finally play those games. Get my true FromSoft fan card, right? I can't get it if I haven't played Dark Souls. It's not allowed. You can't just be an Armored Core fan. I don't know. Currently trying to figure out where to go after the first boss, Mark. Yeah? I can't even really remember the sequence of events, to be honest. I'm no expert in that game, for sure. I made it through, and that's all I can say. But I loved it. All right, Barry, hold on just a second. We're just looking for really anything. I guess let's go let him in. I got all the way to Irithyll before the game blocked my progress. I noticed the game got a lot harder suddenly, but I assumed it was just weird pacing. But in reality, I completely missed the actual next area and skipped straight to a much harder area. That do be happening, from what I've heard. And then what I've done in like Elden Ring. I went to the Rot. The Rot. What's the Rot? Oh shoot. I went into the Rot very early, way before I had any business being there. Caelid, right? You're pretty bad at Souls games too. They're tough, from what I hear. What I've played, plenty tough.
Al? Is that
I
you
had
out
to
there,
find a
buddy?
key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Maybe up. Maybe in here.
What's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
I feel for you, Barry. I do. They're worth playing, and Dark Souls 2 recently got a mod that fixes one of the biggest issues the game has. What's the issue? Key. Who's got the key? In here? Did I not come in here yet?
Holy crap. I think I lost some body weight with that one.
Ew. Barry, gross. You nasty.
Hey, let's go, man.
Yeah, man. The game had a terrible cross dead zone on movement, so when moving forward, you had to move the thumbstick a lot to actually move left, right instead of forward. Oh, really? Huh.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
I don't think I really appreciated Souls games till Elden Ring. They never really clicked with me prior. I really hadn't had any experience outside of Bloodborne. Other than like my very brief dabbling in Dark Souls 1, with not really knowing what it was, just being at a friend's house. Kind of like, what is this? I don't really get it. Bloodborne was it, but that game was like, okay, this is difficult, but like this world, I love Lovecraft, and just it did it all right. So I guess this is a game for me. However good you got to get through it, I'm gonna get that good.
Guess we better check the fuse box.
Okay, cool. I'll pull this up. Take a look. Thank you.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Got some drums in here. A little stage. Nice. Asgard. In the valley of my shadow. Do we have a word for Viking weebs? Wait, never mind. That's not the new mod, but it's trying to fix the same problem.
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
What would be like a weeb for Norway? Norwegian? Ugh, sorry. Nazis.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they
Shit.
keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Dude, move. I wanna. You're killing me, Barry. Oh, let's get a load of this axe. Can I get a? It's too bright. It's too shiny. Okay. Okay. It's a real bummer that my history and culture has been appropriated by assholes. Yeah. That sucks. It really does. Like to just be thrust into the center of a battle for civilization, right? To have your... I remember hearing an interview with the cartoonist who came up with the Pepe the Frog, right? And he's like, how conflicted he would have been. Or how conflicted he was, right? Like, oh, this has nothing to do with how it's being utilized across the internet now. But it's sort of like, it's just got a life of its own, right? It's out of his hands. That's like different than what you're talking about, but just symbols and iconography and things that you might... It might mean one thing to you, but the times change.
The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
And then it takes on a new association. Let there be light. There's also Norge? Everything for Norway? A show about American with Norwegian heritage being weebs for Norway. Oh yeah? I haven't heard of this. Any good? Never watched it. Too cringe. Not as good as I can't remember. It's probably a name that it would be impossible for me to pronounce. But the sketch comedy show you sent me about
Did you hear that, Al? Music?
being in Denmark and just being unable to
find where it's
understand each
coming
other.
from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
I don't know what he said, so I just handed him a clump of money.
That's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right.
Did you? I just pulled it up like on another tab. I didn't actually look at it yet.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Really? If y'all had been through what Alan had just been through, are you drinking? I don't think I'm drinking.
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books.
What's in those bottles? Is it moonshine?
The best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I
'Cause
couldn't, but I could.
They're pretty
'cause I'm a
sloppy for
writer.
just being.
What do they put in this stuff?
Yeah,
Like
I think
my
it is moonshine, right?
brain's coming out of my nose.
Because we were in that moonshiners
I'm gonna get the recipe off those
cave
crooks
at some
and be
point.
a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's
Oh,
gonna
okay,
be
that's the link.
We're gonna make it okay.
Well, Alan has been decidedly unathletic until now and just given a hangover. I can't imagine we're going to be running around too well. Oh, are we disembodied?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice!
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
James Joyce, another literary reference. How many of those does he have? What have we done so far? He did Hemingway, he did James Joyce, Spillane, which I didn't know that one. All right, on to episode 5. I know we just had an, let's go ahead and play it.
Previously on Alan Wake, under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a
I'm gonna
horror
step
story
away
that
for
is coming true.
30 seconds.
Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
What story y'all taking to the magical lake that brings stories to life?
Expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great
Deer Fest is about the friends we make along the way.
Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
He'll come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Best cupcakes in Pacific Northwest.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
Typical.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth.
Ew.
Oh.
I bet Barry already had a pretty rank mouth. I'm not gonna lie. All right, give me 30 seconds. Sorry it didn't happen during the ad break, but I'll be right back. All right, thanks everybody for hanging around. Got about 30 minutes or so left. See if we can make some progress. I got to get off of here early today due to the onslaught of Halloween parties that are about to kick off. So.
Wait, we're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Just right there on the floor, huh?
Oh, I am never drinking again.
You're like 10 steps away from the
I
toilet,
need to talk to
if
Leah.
that.
She's the one in the song. The lady
5
with the
maybe.
light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
Here we go, another
It's all
author.
here, all the evidence.
Every time.
Conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis?
How many of these does he have? He's a pretty well-read agent. He's at least got a lot of authors' names ready to go.
I wanted my...
He loves to name drop.
Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Also, like, he has a begrudging respect for us, right? Because most of the authors he's, like, pulling out, like Bret Easton Ellis, like Hemingway.
What's wrong?
Good
Lady, are
authors,
you
right?
Stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
You hear me in there, Dr. Seuss?
I know this.
Maurice Sendak over here.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh, man. We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Get the emergency power on.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Here are your things.
Oh, hell
Wait,
yeah.
What do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the
I
light,
need,
only in the light.
guns.
And I need to find Cynthia Weaver.
Lots of guns.
She can help me stop this.
And batteries.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on. Let's get back.
Actually, that's what I want. I want like the Matrix style scene, you know, like heading back in with Trinity. It's like, what do we need? Batteries. Lots of batteries. And just like shoving units full of like everything. 9 volts. D batteries. Just packed to the gills. Zip by. We just have our fill.
Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to.
As usual, Barry is blocking the way.
You'll come back for me though,
Look at
right?
that. Can't get around that ass. No, sir.
Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one out?
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
This sounds like a job for civilian author. Yes. Not law enforcement. No way. Going through here? Through here.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Hell yeah. You sneaky. I was eyeing this thing episodes ago. I was thinking we were going to climb this ladder. And here we are. A real Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's ladder. We had to fire it, you know? Had to drop it eventually. Yes. Yes. Now flashbang, please. That'd be great. Whoa, what? Oh, you. You. I see you. Don't think I don't. And you, oh yeah. Okay. It's because we're wearing those slick loafers or some kind of rider's footwear, right? We are not suited, literally suited to the task that has befallen us. What is this thing? Are those birds? Of course they are. We love the birds, don't we, folks? Get out of here. Jesus. You done? Y'all okay, you're done. Okay. Beautiful.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. Hey, wait! The gate, remember? You have to open it for me!
I couldn't leave
All in
without
due
the
time.
sheriff. She was my ticket to Weaver.
You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
That's a nasty trick hanging out there. Okay. And that's how you electrician. That's how you do it, folks. Just hammer the action button.
The keys to the chopper are there.
Jam those wires in there. That's all it takes. Nice, Sarah. Nice. Whoa. You don't. Whoa. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, man. Back here? Back here. Do I need to pick this? No, we got that, okay. Although I need to swing back and get these afterwards. Also, did we check over there? We're in here? Guess nothing. Okay. All right, let's do it. Oh, right. Teamwork makes the dream work. You go, girl. Nice job. Okay, we ready? I could say the same to you, actually. Oh. Whoa. Shoot. Yeah. That was stupid.
That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are
I forgot to pick those up again. Okay. Don't be stupid at this part. Stay back. Little asshole. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. How about that deer float? Sarah, what if we didn't follow you just yet? What if we kind of dicked around a little bit over here? Look for coffee. And maybe... How about a flashbang? That would be just great. No driver. Super spooky.
over here, Wade. The chopper's in the other direction.
Well, you know how choppers work. You always got to get to them. Get to the chopper. What if we took a drive? No? dogs, hamburgers. So these are more reasonable than the, I swear it was like a $16 hot dog in that trailer park. The Belly Burster. Oh, no, thank you, sir. Don't appreciate that. All right, now it's quiet. Too quiet. Nice try. All right, let's get in that diner.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
Drink them both up?
During this week, you can't remember?
What did I do?
Oh,
Was I ever playing the jukebox? You put the lime in the coconut. Oh yeah, that is what's playing. I prefer the Homer Simpson version. How does that one go? You put the beer in the coconut and drink it all up. You put the beer in the coconut and throw the can away. You throw the can away.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
I feel like a simple, long-lasting solution to the darkness problem is just a little bit of arson, right? Just if you set the town on fire. There's no dark place to hide. Not getting in anywhere. Okay. It only needs to burn till dawn, right? That's right. Follow.
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
I was just here for a hot dog. You gotta imagine the porta potty at the end of Deerfest is just like the ninth circle of hell, right? What did I do that for? I don't know. Oh! Everyone's all just like clogged up with belly bursters, and then they just let her rip at the final day. And just, oh, baby. Can I get in? There was like an open window here, right? Can we get in there? Alan, are you capable? No, I guess they're not open. Yeah, okay, never mind. How's that hangover treating you, buddy? You regretting it? It wasn't the night to drink with Barry, now was it? That was a bad decision. Oh, there we go. Oh, that would have come in handy earlier. Maybe still will. This looks like the kind of place we might have a big showdown. Atop the bleachers. No?
Wait, over here! There's light!
No flashbangs. Disappointing. What if I went over here, though? What if I did that? We would find some coffee, that's what. Can't wait to drink from the thermos right next to the porta potty. Yeah. Dark roast indeed. A duty roast.
Watch my back, Wade.
Watch your back? Well, you know what that means. Yep. Bullshit incoming.
It's an ambush.
Oh. Get out of here. Oh. There we go. What? Oh shit. Get out of here. That one took a toll. One shot left.
Let's go, Wake. Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine.
How old were y'all and you figured out or discovered that the word is jury rigged? I feel like, was I reading, I don't know, was it like Moby Dick or something? It was some, like, when I discovered it was like a nautical term. Until then, as a kid, my dad always said jerry rigged. And it wasn't just the pronunciation. I've been meaning to ask him this, like, what he thought that word meant. It's like, do we just think there's a guy named Jerry who tends to rig stuff up? haphazardly.
The
Like,
message
yep.
was from Barry.
Here's
I
another.
was
This
getting
is
word at the station.
another Jerry. Another Jerry work here. Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah. I still kind of prefer believing that it's Jerry rigged, and there's just a guy named Jerry who just like does shitty work, and so this looks like another one of his. Okay. Yeah. Jerry rigging. Mm-hmm. The new word that I hadn't heard before, it's a new Alan Wake special, is booby hatch. Hadn't heard that word until yesterday. I knew booby traps, but not booby hatch. I really like that. Oh! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh! Baby. That was super serial. I wasn't really aware of the term before New Vegas. I'm sure I'd heard it and understood the meaning, but I never really took notice of the term. I mean, with a lot of those and just idioms in general, I find like, and really like living in a foreign country, either teaching English or just having like Japanese friends ask you like, what does this phrase mean? It's like, you know what? I've never really thought about it. That is a strange assemblage of words. And I don't know why we say that, right? It's usually some like maybe like folklore tale or something. Maybe like a little historical oddity. So it's like a good occasion to just like, or a good excuse to check into stuff. I'm always like discovering how little I really know about my own language. It's kind of crazy. For whatever reason, it's the heavy duty flashlight there. Or whatever, no, the lantern that we just picked up. There's something weird with that. Like, you gotta, like, hold it, but then release circle. It's janky. But it doesn't happen with the other flashlights or, like, any other pickups. It's so strange.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Barry, look out! Barry, move! Ah! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Things are getting serious. But unfortunately, they're going to have to continue to get serious later. We have some weird sayings in Norwegians that don't really translate. Yeah. Even sometimes with like other English speakers, I don't know. Like sometimes like there's a phrase that I'm familiar with. It's like, is it like a regional thing? Like the frog in the boiling pot. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Like when like incremental, usually it's like we talk about in terms of like some kind of change, maybe social change, or like maybe something at work where like things get steadily worse, but they happen incrementally, so that you're not really aware of them, and then before you know it, you're being boiled alive, like the frog in the pot that gets like the heat slowly turned up. Anyway, I said that phrase once aloud with like, I was hanging out with some Australians, and they're like, the what? Like the frog in the boiling pot. It's like the frog in the boiling pot. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I explained it. It's like, what kind of sociopath are you that like you boil frogs alive? And I'm like, well, yeah, I guess if you think about it like that, I don't know. We say it though. It's not just me. Like there are owls in the moss. Now, what does that mean? Owls in the Moss doesn't really make sense in Norwegian either. It's because it was originally Danish, and then we changed wolf to owl or something, and moss was marsh, I think. It's funny how that works out sometimes. Interesting. Well, I gotta go. It's Halloween party day, unfortunately. My plan was to be back tonight on the other side of the Halloween parties that I gotta throw for all these kids. and the allergies kicking up. I can't make a promise, but the plan is to be back this evening and to finish the game tonight because I can't stream tomorrow morning because tomorrow is like the true Halloween kickoff, and I got to do a lot and going to school early. So maybe finish the game tonight, definitely this weekend, move on to Alan Wake 2, and keep rolling. Means something is weird or out of the ordinary. So there are wolves in the marsh originally, I guess. Oh, got it. And wolves don't belong in the marsh? Okay. Yeah, it makes sense to me. I like it. I'm going to start using that one. So, we're going to raid Could I? Playing a little bit of Fatal Frame 3. Shepherd you along there. Everyone have a wonderful whatever you got, day or evening. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. See y'all later.